Gauteng Roads and Transport MEC Kedibone Diale-Tlabela will today launch the Provincial Festive Season Road Safety Campaign. The event will take place at Olievenhoutbosch Taxi Rank along the R55 road. SABC News reporter Patricia Visagie, part of our team watching developments there. She joins us now live. And Patricia, it's certainly that time of the year. The question, I suppose, is to what extent are we doing things differently this time around?
Good morning, Ayanda, and to our viewers. Definitely, that is the question that we ask annually. What are we doing differently? And are the national campaigns and perhaps even the provincial campaigns, are they actually finding expression? Are they translating into positive behavior, behavioral change that we know often is at the center of some of the misfortunes that we observe on our roads, in particular the high death toll that comes with reckless driving, drinking and driving, all these factors that contribute to so much carnage on the country's roads. Of course, the MEC is here to tell us about the campaign that is being launched. This ahead of course, the roads, and particularly the national roads, getting a lot of attention. Holiday makers will be heading in their different direction. But of course, it's that time when we have to lobby all the authorities and all the necessary political power to appeal on the consciousness of road users, drivers, to do the right thing. MEC, thank you so much for joining us. You are obviously flanked by the taxi industry. They have that heavy responsibility to get our masses from point A to B, but we need people to get there safely. So what's the message this time around? Annually, we hear the same message, but are we doing things right?
Thank you very much. You will know that the Minister has launched the road safety campaign under the theme Every Day Without a Road Death. And as Gauteng, we are choosing to focus on the pedestrians and the jaywalkers because they are the ones who are increasing our statistics. The taxi industry, as you see them here, they are all committed. They will be also launching their different road safety campaigns. But we are happy and that with the fact that as the industry, they have reduced number of fatalities that they experience. And I think our challenge in Gauteng especially, and that's why you see us here wanting to talk to pedestrians and the people in general, just to say it's a festive season and please, road safety, it's also their responsibility. For the mere fact that they are not drivers, they are just passengers, they need to know that road safety is their responsibility. But our challenge is pedestrians at night, drunk, in dark colors, and most of the accidents we are told by the law enforcement agencies that they happen around places of entertainment, your taverns in townships, your shebeens and other things. And that's why you see us now going straight, not in the roadblock, but going straight also to the people. But then we are also saying to the motorists, let's not give out Jojo. And our police, law enforcement agencies are aware, let's not do Jojo for the sake of other lives, for the sake of our lives and everybody else, and let's take responsibility for our actions. Jojo has killed a lot, has destroyed a lot of lives, and we request people to really participate year in, year out. We do this to create awareness, but the statistics still goes up every day.
Let's not take Giorgio. Are they listening to you? Because we get the reports, we hear people still complaining about these issues. Are the law enforcement officials on the ground who are tasked with the responsibility of protecting, preserving and upholding the law, are they leading by example? Because it's them that should not ask for Giorgio.
We are appealing. Human behavior is one thing, whether as an ordinary citizen, as a leader, as a public rep, as a law enforcement person. And I always say to people that we have failed ourselves as a people and we need to take responsibility and redeem ourselves to save ourselves as a country. And I think they are aware that they might be caught because they don't know when is the time. We are arresting, and then throughout the provinces and throughout the country, they will be also arrested, because that jojo, that cold drink, that 100 rand can destroy our future president's life, can destroy, it's not only about the motorists and the elderly people, also children get affected, families get affected in the car accidents. And that's why you see us trying to focus on individuals, human beings that are to take part in this. We trust them that they have heard us. It's an opportunity for all of us as a country to redeem and rebuild. We have seen a lot of things happening not so long, and these things happen under our watch as a society, and all of us, me and you, must take responsibility for something else to save this country. And we're appealing to also law enforcement to do their work. They get paid. There's no need for jojo. That jojo destroys your life, your children's life. I wonder, those who are got caught, how do they explain to their children back at home, Papa, really for 10 rand? Instead of, and they lose their pensions, by the way, when they get caught. So we're appealing also to them, but most importantly, we're appealing to the people to take responsibility and participate and create awareness on one another. We can do as much, you assisting us as media, but then when people don't talk about it in societies, go to year-end function, go to bachelor's parties, weddings and everything, that let's not drink and drive, let's take responsibility. If you are drinking, we must be sure, how are you going to get home? Do you have a driver that is sober? If not, let's have you sleeping in your car, and we take the keys so that we save you, because we all need you. Everybody is important.
A responsible friendship.
Yes, let's be responsible for one another. There's no one for the road. One for the road has destroyed economists, has destroyed engineers, has destroyed lives of lawyers that we so much need as a country, has destroyed people that their families were looking up to their life to change their livelihoods as families. So let's be responsible. If you are in a year-end function, it must be that you have arranged bontateba. They are available for special events. They are available to come collect you in the nightclubs and taverns. Just arrange with them. They just launched an app called Shesha. It's an e-hailing app, and I think it's time for them to popularize it, so that when people know that Ribatlulo Groove, whatever place of Kodi Kai Kai, you arrange with the public transport owners, especially our taxi operators in our townships, to say, come and transport us. They know, they value everybody's life, because they are also dependent. Their business is dependent on all of us being able to come back and to go to different economic activities throughout our province.
Why this particular area? Could there be perhaps a heightened of pedestrian-related incidents? Why this particular area?
Okay, one of the things that we are doing as a provincial government, in as much as we'll be enforcing the law, educating the people, our responsibility on road maintenance, making sure that our street lights are lit. We were with City of Tshwane yesterday just to speak about how do we make sure that this festive season we fix what needs to be fixed, and we are also appealing to the public to use our pothole fix GP app to report the potholes. It's a rainy season, potholes can just resurface out of nowhere. So we are working closely with City of Tshwane to also ensure that we deal with road maintenance issues. We have chosen this area with our partners, the stakeholders here, the taxi industry. It's one of the townships that also require attention. Statistics-wise, I would not be sure whether they are very high, but this is also a high population concentrated area. Attention.
High visibility is often one of the pillars that get activated to ensure awareness, and it actually works to a large extent. Will we be seeing a heightened of high visibility in terms of law enforcement? Will we be seeing an increase of manpower on the road, in particular the problem areas where we know these areas are prone to accidents, pedestrian-related incidents, and also your drunk drivers often take those particular routes?
We are a province that almost everybody passes through, coming from different ends of the country, and national RTMC as well as the National Department of Transport has also prioritized us as a province, and working together with different law enforcement units within the province and the municipalities, there will be high visibility on our roads, and we're appealing to those who are passing through. We know it's exciting to enter roads in Gauteng everything. There are freeways, they are open, and those who have bought new cars, the pass, we request them to take responsibility and not to be reckless on our routes. Speed kills, and we will be arresting you. Unfortunately, they'll spend time in jail for this December.
Right, thank you so much there, the MEC, just giving us, their plan, rolling out their plan. What are we looking for? What can we look out to as the festive season traffic is about to start? Of course, schools are closing in a few days, end of this week, and many road users will be making their way to their various holiday destinations, and it is an appeal to their conscience to make sure that they respect the rules of the road, respect fellow road users, and do the right thing. Pedestrians must also make sure that they play their part. So it's really about everybody playing their role, and police having to lead by example by not accepting bribes or asking for bribes. Of course, we'll be speaking to the taxi industry a little bit later just to find out what exactly their plan is. Are they also making sure that their members understand the rules of the road, understand the risks of speeding, for instance, and driving with roadworthy vehicles? So we'll be delving into the taxi industry to find out what exactly their plans are. But here we monitor things on the ground.